rock and roll. Lift up your hands, ye heroes, and cheer for proudest day. Okay, yeah, no, we're good. So let's just make sure I have chats up, because I like to try and read them even if I'm not the best. So we're gonna at least pretend to pay attention to chat as best as we can. I really do need a third monitor at this rate. Scusi. Yeah, so I don't have all the time in the world right now. However, I am still looking forward to the events, because apparently we have 2 events released. The Nier Automata one, and there. Let's actually go in the game now. I just finished the download. Yeah, so we actually have 2 events going on right now. We have Nier Automata collab and Over the Horizon. So which one do I want to start with? Because I'm going to try and do both. I'm not going to have time to do both, just flat out. Yeah, I'll take it. It's free stuff. I'm also excited because we did know that the High Flyer Squad, whatever the hell they're actually called, was going to come for a while now. Okay, and we have a mission pass for 2B here. So I've never played Nier Automata, by the way. I've never actually known any of the collab events prior to participating in them. Oh my god, and we still have the Raven banner. We still have the Eve banner. We have all of the... Okay. Okay, yeah, so I did hear that was a thing. That looks so stupid. So quick 10 roll for 2B. Let's do one more quick 10 roll for 2B. Let's do a third quick 10 roll for 2. Come on. 3. Okay, I'm already going into gems, so... Okay. Let's see it. Okay. It is nice to see Grave. I just didn't want to see her here. Okay, we're just gonna hold off on rolling. Let's try the Nier event for now, though. And here's the thing, I don't actually hate the idea of a specific anomaly rolling currency. Yeah, where is Grave on my little thing? My god. I need to go back through my list, because there actually appears to be a lot of Nikke I don't have listed down on the sheet, so we're not going to bother too much with that yet. Okay, so let's do this. A fact around the surface. A mass-produced Nikke is a savage firefight with a rapture. She stares at the rapture in front of her, breathing heavily. After a long and arduous battle, only one rapture remains. She is also the only Nikke remaining. Her entire body is riddled with cuts and bruises, and she is drained of nearly all her stamina. But the core of the lone surviving rapture has also been badly damaged. One shot is all it will take. She can feel it. If she can land one shot perfectly, she can defeat this thing. There is only one bullet left in the magazine. If she can aim it straight and true, she can put an end to this taxing battle. She takes a breath. Using the very last ounce of her strength, the mass-produced Nikke lifts up her trembling arms, takes aim for the rapture with whom she has been fighting for so long, and fires her last bullet. It surges through the air and pierces through the rapture's core. Instantaneously, a wave of blinding light consumes the Nikke. Sometime later, 9S, wake up. 2B. Where? 9S surveils his surroundings. Where is this place? I'm not sure. The environment is completely different from what we know, from the architecture down to the atmosphere itself. Aren't we trying to return to the bunker using the transporters? Correct. I remember everything up to the point where we got on the transporters. After that, some kind of error occurred inside, and there was this cataclysmic explosion. Next thing I knew, I woke up in this place. Where are the transporters? I'm not sure. When I opened my eyes, they were already gone. And my pod is... This is a code red. We must request help from command. I tried, but there was no response. Let me try. This is 9S, please respond. I can't reach them either. Wait. There might be another transporter around here. Let me scan the area. I think the scan will have to wait. Is that a machine life form? Sound like any I've seen before. Could it be a new type? Hard to say. Whatever it is, let's take care of it. Bread, pivoting, noise. Okay. Do we not get... Oh! I'll check the mission pass again later. Let's see. You. Do you matter in the grand scheme of things? At least noise has some use. I mean, we're not going to need a second burst, so... There we go. Execute. Welcome. Ah, goddamn you, Anderson. What am I doing? Come on, what's with the attitude? People might overhear and think that I only call on you when there's trouble afoot. But you do. Do you remember the D-Wave? The what? I suppose you have been through a lot since the last occurrence. Very well, I'll explain it again. Because this was the second occurrence of the D-Wave, if I remember correctly. Yeah. I'm really hoping that we get a rerun of the Chainsaw Man collab eventually. We previously discovered a unique entity called the Gatekeeper. This entity emitted energy waves that matched the frequency of the D-Wave. There were also disturbances occurring in the form of unwanted visitors, humans from other worlds. Our research determined that these extraterrestrial visitors also emitted D-Wave frequencies. We came to the conclusion that they shared a deep connection with the Gatekeeper. Continued research on both the D-Wave and the Gatekeeper allowed us to decipher the Gatekeeper's database. Inside the database, there were records of all manner of objects. These ranged from what we've seen in our own world, like raptures, all the way to fantastical concepts like wizards, warriors, dragons, time-freezing devices, soul synthesizers, and interstellar ballistic missiles. Things that you would only see in works of fiction. However, we discovered that whatever was recorded in the Gatekeeper's database, be it fantastical in nature or not, could be manifested in our world. So it could summon them into existence. More or less. Another way to put it is that anything the Gatekeeper is familiar with can be replicated in our reality. Those people from another world were also recorded in the Gatekeeper's database. Our current hypothesis is that the Gatekeeper brought these people into our world. We have spared no effort in researching whether the D-Waves can genuinely create living creatures from scratch. Ah, shite. It came to light that the frequency of the D-Wave is an identical match with sleep waves. That leads us to believe that the D-Wave is a type of energy emitted by the Gatekeeper while it is asleep. All of the organisms which have manifested, be they okay, have been conjured from the Gatekeeper's dreams. That is very different than my current understanding of this thing. And now we've been picking up another D-Wave. God damn it. Like last time, it appears to be confined into a specific building. That's right. Since it's confined to such a constricted space, the threat's much more potent than before. And more dangerous. Correct. Oh. Make sure we're prepared for it. Got it. I'll call the pilgrims. What? A D-Wave picked up from the factory again? Yep. This doesn't feel right. Factories are a staple of horror movies. We're gonna go there and ghosts are gonna pop out at us. Right? It might even be zombies or something. Pull yourselves together. There's nothing to worry about, Commander. Sure, still. Even if we don't bump into zombies and stuff, we might encounter some other grotesque creatures like we did last time. That is a high possibility. Do you think we'll see that thing again? The one that looked like a great big ball? What was its name again? The Gatekeeper. Yeah, that's the one. I would say the chances of a reunion are high, along with us running into beings from other world. They'll be human. What else would they be? They're not gonna be zombies, are they? Rather than sitting here making wild guesses, let's get a move on. Is this the factory? I think so. Just like last time, communications with the Ark are down. So is that the D-Wave's fault? Are they comms jamming? I would presume so. Communication is down even through the alpha particle concentration is at 0%, just like last time. Huh, geez, I'm nervous. I hope nothing crazy happens this... Careful. Someone's over there. Is that a Nikke? 3 mass-produced Nikkes can be seen gathered in front of the factory. Hey! There's someone over there. Over here! Wait, are they actually Nikkes after all? Are they in distress? What should we do? Let's go say hi. This sounds badly watched. We approach the mass-produced Nikke. We haven't gotten any reports of a unit being separated. Who are you? What? Our mission blew up in our faces and we had to escape. Once we figured out this area didn't have any raptures, we decided to stay put until someone came. So you abandoned your mission. It's rather unusual to have a squad composed entirely of the same model. Unless the mission in question is rather unique. Interesting. Oh, well, actually, we're not on the same squad. We just met here. Here? Yep. All 3 of you, of your own volition, separately aborted your missions, and without any prior knowledge, found out that this area was devoid of raptures. You all then proceeded to, by complete chance, meet up here. And it just so happens that you're all the same model. Yeah? That's one whopper of a coincidence. You better start explaining, or else you're gonna start looking real suspicious. Yeah. I'm a mass-produced Nikke from the Reconnaissance Squad, Product 12. These 2 here are Product 12 models as well. They told me that they were also sent here to conduct recon. The first to come up was Product 12 over there, followed by Product 12 here. I actually do like how they have slight variations on their models. Coming in. And last but not least, me, another Product 12. Hold up. Yes? Before we go any further, tell us your names. Did you say our names? If you all keep referring to yourselves as Product 12, we'll never be able to tell who's who. Totally. It's next to impossible to telling you all apart. Besides, if we say, hey, Product 12, all 3 of you would turn around. Yep, names. Or serial numbers? No, hey, those are way too long. No one here will be able to remember those. How about... I saw a spy movie a few days ago, and everyone in it was calling each other code names. Like, combination of numbers and letters. So, should we try it? I like it. Sure, why not? What would be good? I've got it. I'll be C1002. We're all Product 12 models, so the number 12 is kind of special to me. No shit. I just use 12 then. Why stuff the 2 zeros between? Because titties. Using 12 on its own is kind of lame, don't you think? I mean, you just had the... I'm not too fond of the number 12 myself, so I'll just be 6000D. I'll be B0006. I like the number 6, and it looks nice with some zeros in front. Got new names. A unique designation that applies only to me. It's nice. Yeah. I'm happy. Now, what the hell's happening? I'm starting from the very beginning. 6000D. Okay, so D was the first one to come here. After being knocked unconscious, B6 came to and then ran off, ending up here. As for me, I aborted my mission once I encountered a rapture. I ran all the way here. That's where we ended up meeting these two. 6D, we know you were the first to arrive here, but how? I was on a patrol mission near the factory to secure my power supply. And I heard strange voices coming from inside. I figured it was something I wouldn't be able to handle on my own. So I decided to stay outside and keep my exploration to the surrounding area. B6? When I opened my eyes, I was inside the factory. I had no idea how I got there. Then there was this loud noise, and it sounded like fighting, and so I ran out. Once I got out, 6D was already here, and C12 came shortly after. What was that? Some kind of skirmish? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, gunshots. We all heard them, right? Yep. Anyone else than you three come out? We didn't see anyone, but the complex is massive. We're unable to keep track of all the exits, I see. But you're saying it's true that there's something inside the factory, no? And it's still putting up a fight. Commander, it seems we have to enter the factory. Would it be too much to ask you to direct us while we're inside? You know the layout of this place better than we do. I guess that's okay. What about you guys? If it's an order, I'll go. If we won't go, I don't want to be alone. Then we all go together. All right. 2B, do you see that? They're on the move. Are they going into the factory? Looks like it. These are the first people we've seen since we arrived here. They might have something to do with this factory. There's no way to know for sure. For the time being, at least. How'd the trip go? It was the same result as when I went in the other direction. There's some kind of invisible barrier blocking the way. So we're surrounded by transparent walls of some kind. Huh. At a time like this, someone happens to come over. Those people out there could be the ones who made it this place. They could also have been brought here like we have. We should go find out for ourselves. Yes, we should. Let's follow them. So why is noise and grid and privity involved in this one? I still want the UI changes. Come on, Shift Up. Just give us some free UI changes. It would be great. Oh, not even a break in between those two. I'm fine with that. I want my, I kind of just want short and sweet today. I'm very tired, and I'm going out to dinner after this with my grandparents. So I have a reservation time. What the heck? Why is it so dark in here? Power seems to have been out for who knows how long, and there aren't many windows. I think I've seen this in a horror movie before. I don't want to be a downer, but do we all think it's getting into this factory was too easy? The last time, there was a defensive barrier set up by the gatekeeper. And raptures to boot. So this is the second defensive barrier I've seen. I haven't I didn't really see a defensive barrier set up around the beach or the. Well, no, there was a defensive barrier in the first EVA event, but that was a defensive barrier around the Angel. Because the Angel set up defenses, or had defenses against it for the EVA characters to fight. Excuse me. But Stellar Blade didn't have any barriers of any kind or anything like that. And EVA 2, technically it was the same. They just had the barriers around the enemies that the characters needed to punch through. And then Leader upgraded the guns for it. We keep going. This time around, we just waltzed right in, huh? Isn't that a good thing? Why question it? Fair enough. Oh my god, you two are idiots. The keeper isn't here. It could be, honestly. But no, you always question when your enemy makes things easy for you, because they're likely leading you into an ambush. That's not good. I thought you didn't consider that another positive. I don't know. That means there'd be another reason for what's going on here. Wouldn't it be better if all these problems are from a pre-existing threat that we're already familiar with? Holy crap. Since when did you get so smart? You're not a replicant created by the Gatekeeper, are you? Replicant, don't insult me. I've always been smart as a whip. Rapture detected. Oh, pardon. I'm just really tired today. Rapture? Oh gosh, oh jeez. Good grief. Pull yourselves together. Prepare for combat. Encounter. I'm probably too tired for this right now, but I just want to get it done with. Yes, that was the first 5 missions we haven't even met to be. Whew. That batch caught me off guard. Also, there's no voice acting for this collab event. I just want to point that out. I obviously, because I'm reading it out loud like I do for a regular non-voiced event, but I just feel the need to point it out. Maybe that's the sound we heard from outside. To think that I was lying in here unconscious gives me goosebumps. What's wrong? Something wrong? Those raptures were different from the usual. How so? Wait. Preppy approaches the fallen raptures. Commander, you better come and take a look. Oh, god damn it! What is it? What is it? These raptures. They're empty inside. What the? How is that even possible? Anise and I know I read the same thing Anise said, but me and her basically said the same thing anyway. Out on a cloud. Never seen anything like this before. New types of raptors being developed. It's hard to say. Personally, I think they resemble empty tin cans. More than a new rapture breed. Watch out! The fallen raptures emit a blinding white light. Commander, stay back. Yep, I'm good with that. Company's raptures' entire bodies. which then disappears in a resplendent burst of illumination. They're gone. I don't think this is a new type of rapture. I've never heard of a dead rapture disappearing like this. Since it's gone by the gatekeeper. Because I'm pretty sure the gatekeeper isn't just making the people out of thin air. I'm gonna keep going, but I have theories brewing. Commander, we should proceed carefully. There might be more of these things in the vicinity. Keep a head on the swivel. Oh boy. I was hoping it'd be easier. Couldn't be further from it. You don't like it when they're easy anyway. I've never said that. Let's go deeper inside. Oh, god damn it. I sense something. A disturbance in the force. Never mind. Let's go. Hey, why do you get up? It's dangerous sleeping in a place like this. Where am I? About time he woke up. A2 scoots back. What is this place? That's a good question. I'm not so sure myself. All I remember is seeing an error message pop up. I entered the transporter. A2 gives herself a quick once-over and scans the surroundings, and her hackles up. I don't see any trace of the transporter, and my body is covered in dust. I must have been unconscious for a while. Hey. The architectural style of the buildings and general atmosphere feel somewhat different than usual. It's difficult to discern where exactly this place is. You good? A2 brandishes her sword. Don't come near me. Who are you? What do you mean? Oh, I understand. Well, I'm a Nikke. I'm not asking for your name. Reveal your identity. But Nikke isn't my name. Oh, are you curious about my model number? I'm a mass-produced Nikke Product 12 model. What are these terms you're using? Are they different from an android or a machine life form? Eh? You're not making sense. Do you not know about Nikkes? Nikkes are... Is this some kind of new machine life form? It's a rapture. A rapture. Yeah, Nikkes like me were built to fight against raptures and defend humanity. Defend humanity? So I'll protect you no matter what happens. Aww. Product 12, you a goat. I just noticed how the back of Volume's head and only a part of her hair is dyed like that, and I don't like it. That should be the last of them. It's funny, I said I would protect you, but you ended up doing most of the heavy lifting. Kind of embarrassing, actually. Fallen Rapture disappears in a burst of light. So it really isn't a machine life form. Oh, I told you it's a rapture. And you're a Nikke, created to take down these creatures. Yep. For mankind's salvation in order to reclaim the surface. I see. It appears I really have landed in a strange land that's unfamiliar to me. Eh? Hey. Have you seen any transporters around here? Transporter. I'm not entirely sure what you're looking for. It's a large box-like contraption with a big door affixed to it. Wait, there wasn't anything like that lying around here when I found you. You were just lying there alone. This is too bad. But to go over a large box. Oh, it's not near here, but I'm pretty sure I've seen something similar. I'm no good at drawing maps, but I've got a general idea of the direction. If you're okay, I could take you there. You can? Sure. I don't have anything going on anyway. I don't understand. Why are you being so kind to someone you just met? I don't know. Just feel like it, I guess. Very well, since there appears to be no other option at the moment. Take me to where you saw this device. Sure. I'm warning you, though. Don't get any funny ideas or I'll make sure you'll regret it. Okay, so is she the villain of Automata? I don't actually know. Okie dokie. We're actually making great event time right here. I'm so sleepy. Encountering the hollowed out rapture, we continued heading further inside the factory. All of us are on edge, but we don't encounter anything other than those hollow raptures. Whew! Commander, should we rest? Yeah, let's take a breather. We've been fighting and walking for a while. And this dreary darkness on top of everything. Now it's mentally draining. Yeah, let's vibe. About time. And he sits down. I'll check the perimeter. I'll come to. It's scary moving around alone in a place like this. Okay. Be careful. We will. Be right back. Rappy and Neon leave. Nice, we can leave the scouting to those two. As for the rest of us, let's plop down and get some well-deserved rest. Okay, have a seat, everyone. Alright. I mass-produced Nikke, sit down. Now that we've got a spare moment, there was a question I wanted to ask you, 6000 ND. Me? When I first met you, you were really giving me a solid stare down. To be honest, it kind of made me feel nervous. Really, totally, your eyes were practically boring into me. It's kind of freaky. Even asked if you're okay. Once I did that, you didn't even seem so scary. Perhaps you're right. Do you know how scared I was? I was already wounded well in sight for my narrow escape from those raptures. I have to ask, what made you look at me like that? It was because you looked so similar to me. Huh? Isn't it obvious? We're all the same model. Yeah. We're all wearing the same outfit and the same helmet. Would stand to reason that we'd all share resemblance. I'm sorry. I somehow overlooked something that was painfully obvious. It's all good. Seeing you slip up helps a little lighten the mood. I feel closer. I've already heard that Nikkes tend to not get along with others of the same model. But that doesn't apply to you two at all. Sure, I thought it was a bit awkward at first with how similar you two looked. But the moment I look at you both, I feel a certain kind of kinship. I feel it too. Kinship. So I like you both. You really feel that way? Kinship. Yeah, I can feel it. Nice, so you were both thinking of the same thing. Glad. I thought I'd be the only one. You guys are okay in my book. You seemed a bit cold in the beginning, but not anymore. ZB000. That's supposed to be a compliment. Absolutely. This is rather unexpected. What do you mean? Come again? You see something about this being unexpected? What do you mean? Oh, that. I just find it unusual that they're getting along so well. Definitely not what I would expect. Yeah, you scared me. You could at least make some noise when you approach. Find anything? Fortunately, no. There aren't any sign of raptures. This will be a fine place to rest. Cool. Nap time. I don't mean to beat a dead horse, but I really have never seen mass-produced Nikke of the same model get along so swimmingly. Neither have I. It's the best I've seen is mere indifference instead of active hostility. I'm pretty sure it's partially because there is talk of that inducing mind switches. I don't know. It's just that Nikke tend not to get along with their fellow models. Distant from each other outside, yeah. Kind of like a natural instinct, if you will. Nikkes of the same model will look physically identical. So perhaps that makes them a bit uneasy. I understand that completely. Best you have instances where they merely tolerate each other. More often they actively dislike each other. What you're seeing here is rare. Exceedingly so. Apparently there are cases where they can build a sense of kinship among one another despite looking the same. Kinship, you say? This seems to be the central part of the factory. That sound, I think it's coming from the other side of that door. Plastered on a center production room. Whatever is going on in there, it sounds like a real farkas. And whoever's in there, they know how to use a firearm. I'm pretty sure most people in post-apocalypse worlds know how to use a firearm. I don't think we should assume that it's simply a rapture. We can't forget about the gatekeeper. I knew it. That's the same sound that we heard when we were outside. It's a very peculiar sound, don't you think? Why do you say that? Seems to be some sort of pattern to it. Listen. That sound. It keeps stopping. Is he reloading? Is she reloading? Picking back up again. At regular intervals. Again and again. You're absolutely right. Yep. How interesting. It's like everyone inside is waiting until they count to 3 to shoot. It's totally bizarre. Who does that in the middle of a firefight? I say we go find out for ourselves. Are you saying we should open the door? I am. And go in there? Isn't that a bit dangerous? If you're scared, you come right here. It'd be even worse being left alone. I'll go with you. I think it'd be better if we stick together anyway. Commander. Based on the sound we're hearing, there's most likely a confrontation of some sort going on inside. Keep low and stay behind. Rappy again whips her head to look behind us. She carefully checks her surroundings. It's just like before. What is? It's nothing. Any neon. Yep. You two take the lead. I'll take the rear. Okay. If you say so. Roger. Commander, stick behind Denise and stay low. Let's move. Going in. Denise in the lead, the group moves into the central production room. Behind us all, Rappy surveys our surroundings. After a moment, she also enters the central production room. They were here. Of that, there's no doubt. Let's first assess the situation before moving on. Understood. Sorry, drifting off there for a second. What are all these Nikkes? Yeah, there's so many. That's a group of Nikkes lined up. On the other side of the room, there are throngs of raptures standing side by side. This could be an older factory for production. Hey, what are y'all up to? What are y'all gathered here for? Hello, can you hear me? Apparently not. Let's see, maybe you just need to be louder. It could be all the firepower. Name? Yeah. What should I call you? A2. A2. That's a cool name. Aren't you? Sorry. Oh, I'm a Product 12 model. Is Product 12 your name? Well, I actually don't have my own unique name. All of us the same model are just called Product 12. That's what everyone calls me anyway. So I suppose you could say it's my name in a sense. You can just call me that. P12. Coming in? Product 12 is a bit long. I much prefer P12. Oh, P12. So that's my name. I like it. Thanks, A2. Alright, just be quiet and lead the way. You got it, I'll do my best. Let's go. I don't know any of the lore of Nier, so I have no idea what's up with her. Wait, A2 has separate events from the main story? Just, oh my god. So it's like Raven, isn't it? So are you a human? What makes you ask? Nothing, just figured if you didn't know what a Nikke is, you probably aren't a Nikke. So my second guess would be that you're a human. Are those the only two potential possibilities in your mind? Oh, there's one more. That you're a rapture. I'm none of those things. Then what are you? I'm an android. An android? What's that? Don't ask. Just consider it something similar to what you are. A humanoid weapon made to serve mankind. Oh. Do androids have human brains too? You have a human brain inside you? Sure do. All Nikkes do. All of us have the same brain we had when we were human. Are androids the same? No. We only have consciousness data. Consciousness data? So cool. If you ask me, the fact that your entire body is pretty nifty and lifelike. It's pretty neat. I don't appreciate this subject being made light of. I'm going. A2 walks forward. Hey, wait for me. Now something fell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so there is doing it in that same way. So there is a mini game here. Change printing the factory. Beep beep. You find a device that makes a strange sound. What's this? I swear to God, if this is another demo. Game machine used to be popular on the surface. You think so? So I think it would be perfect if Axio was here. Try touching it, huh? Tap the screen slightly. Wait. Steps the device's screen. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just holding down the mouse button. Okay, now I'm just not even doing anything. The fuck? So that's the shop. I have to do another one. It's the law. Fuck it. And I'll save all the anomaly tickets for A2. Hopefully. Great, I'm bankrupt again. So where the hell am I going? This is weird. Oh, Miara. Okay, so am I just moving around and it auto shoots? Yeah, this still feels weird. Yeah, I don't understand this minigame. Yeah, I'll do all the rest of that another time. I'll just go down. I'm just really tired. I don't want to do the event too much at this very second. Oh, that's pretty. Oh god, I'm really hungry. Does challenge not exist? There we go. Mm. Oh god, it does not help that I'm smelling banana bread right now and I haven't eaten all day. I'm expecting a big dinner, so I'm waiting still. It's fine, we just keep going. Yeah, no, I'm just tired and hungry right now. This is a great combination. Everyone. Is it just me, or do more of these so-called raptures keep appearing from the back row? They certainly don't seem to be decreasing, which I thought was strange. I think you're right. You said more of them are coming from the back? No wonder we haven't even made a dent, even though we're dropping them like flies. It's not much, but the numbers are decreasing. He said that, but the same goes for the mass-produced Nikkes, and that's with us helping them out as much as we have. Who are, may I remind you, still giving us the silent treatment? Something's going on here. Small reason could there be? This is all because we are sorely lacking in firepower. And the opposition knows it. They aren't even looking at us. Again with the firepower. Do all of our lives ill stem from a lack of firepower? If we put our backs into it and really show them what our firepower is made of, they're sure to notice us. So let's give them something to look at. Sometimes I wish my life weren't so hard. Salmonies. Let's give a little more to try and defeat these raptures. If we decrease their numbers, we could turn this around. Fine, it's not like we have a choice, do we? Let's do it. And I thank you for such crown. I might end up needing to stream the other event tomorrow. I think I'm finally seeing an improvement. It's definitely less than I was before. Surely this is enough. Not bad. Should be enough to make them notice us. All of them immediately stopped what they were doing. What the? What's going on? They all just stopped. The mass-produced Nikke all looked directly toward us. Yeah, what's going on? Anise, come back. Coming. Anise steps back. Interference. Terminate. Don't kill them all. Then we won't be of any use. Interference. Did you just exterminate? The mass-produced Nikke start reloading their weapons. Exterminate, exterminate, exterminate. The crowd starts coming closer. Commander, this way. Everyone take cover. Back. What the hell? Yeah, what is going on here? Why are they turning on us? Is this some kind of mass corruption? I don't see any red in their eyes, so it doesn't seem like it. How do you explain it? I don't explain this. You gotta be kidding me. The most important thing right now is that we get out of here. Easy for you to say. How do you plan on getting past those guys? You're gonna have to kill them all? If need be, yes. I mean, we do have Red Hood. At this point, it's kill or be killed. They'll all die. Every last one. 60? What's wrong? If we stay here, we're all gonna die. 60. 60 fires a barrage of bullets which perforate the Nikke's gun. Bullets, bodies, and heads. The heads of a mass-produced Nikke torn apart by 60s fusillade of gunfire and tears off. And rolls forward, stopping at the feet of C-12. The decapitated head is completely hollowed out. P12 and A2 open the door and enter the massive workshop. What's going on here? Inside the door, there are numbers, mass-produced Nikke units lined up, and opposite to them, a corresponding row of raptures. 2 factory regions remain inside. So what we just saw. Yeah, you do. What do you mean? They're gonna lead the way. They lead me straight into the enemy stronghold. Oh, don't worry. None of these guys will shoot at us. All I gotta do is walk behind the Nikkes and leave out the door on the other side. How can I trust you? It's true. If you're worried about them, don't be. It's okay, honest. They're so focused on fighting each other that they won't pay us any mind if we scoot behind them. Okay. I just want to stare at the top of my lungs. Wait. Yo! No reaction from either side. What is this? See, not even the slightest reaction. It's like we're not even here. All they're focused on is firing their weapons at each other. Beats me as to why. Doesn't matter how close you get, or how much you talk to them. It's like none of it ever registers. Works in our favor. Exactly. Thanks to that, we can easily work our way over to the door open on the other side. I'll go first. See, they couldn't care less. Apparently so. I get it. It's a bit creepy, but all we've got to do is go down a little further. Interference. Huh? Stop. They stopped. Then he gets turned to face A2 and P12. Terminate. Don't kill them all. Then we won't be of any use. Interference. Why are they talking all of a sudden? Exterminate. One of the Nikke's fires and the bullet whizzes past A2. How? They start to reload. Exterminate, exterminate, exterminate. Run. Yep. They sprint to the corridor on the other side. Yeah, this is very weird. A2 and P12 frantically dash into the corridor and close the door behind them. What are those things? I thought you said they didn't care about us. I don't know what happened. They've never done this before. What are they all doing in there, and how come they look exactly like you? I don't know that either. Is this supposed to be some kind of trap? No. They're right outside the door. They keep following us. The store won't hold for long. I know a safe place. If we go a little further along this hallway, there's a place where we can hide. She stares down the corridor. Now the raptures are closing in as well. We don't have a choice. We're going to have to fight. A2, I'm telling you the truth. This wasn't meant to be a trap. I'll talk about that later. We've got to move forward. Follow me and I'll take care of these. A2 swings her sword at a lunging rapture. Let's go. Yes. I do like the events using mass-produced Nikkes. It's kind of neat. And that should be it. It's empty. How? There's nothing. Shouldn't there be a human brain inside the head? Where's the brain? Rappy, Anise, am I seeing things, or I don't know what that thing is. Everyone calm down. Oh God, what's going on? We have to focus on getting out of here. Okay, we can think about this once we're out of harm's way. Okay. Anise together with B6, C12, and 6D open the door and secure an escape route. Neon, you and I cover the rear. Commander, are you able to run? Don't worry about me. Roger. When I give the signal, you and Anise will both run to the door. I'll cover you. Done for. When I count to 3, you run. 1, 2, 3. Break into a sprint following Anise as I run toward the door. Where's the exit? If only we could communicate with the Ark. Did we go the wrong way? Should we head back? We can't go back. Not with the mass-produced Nikkes on our tail. We have to keep moving forward. Alright, let's go. Bad news, everyone. Raptures, straight ahead. All the noises attracted the raptures. Not now. We've got raptures in front of us and the Nikkes behind us. Is it just me, or are we really in a pickle right now? Break for the yeah, fuck raptures, kill them. You think we can really defeat them all? Exterminate. 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 They just won't give up. What do we do? Fall back. The raptures blocking the way are decimated by the sword of 2B. Enemy down. She's defeated all those raptures in one fell swoop. All of you. This way. 2B and 9S rush forward. Should we follow them? Let's do it! Can't be any worse than staying where we are. Yes. It's the only choice we have. Let's go. Fine by me. Let's go. Finally, we're back outside. Phew. I've never ran so much in my life. Huff. I don't think the Nikkes or the raptures followed us outside the building. I did good at keeping up. Thank you for helping. Don't mention it. Rappy points her gun. Yeah, of course she does. Rappy, what are you doing? Were you following us in the factory? What are you talking about? There we were, stuck between a rock and a hard place, and you just so happened to show up at the last moment. Awfully convenient, don't you think? Too convenient. Almost as if you'd been watching the whole time. Isn't that right? Fine, we were following you. Why? We wanted to confirm if you were the ones who built the factory. Or just innocent bystanders. Honestly, we had no other intentions. If it meant you harm, why would we have intervened? Why would we have helped you to get out? Very well. Well, to be fair, they could have other motivations besides just seeing us hurt, as it, especially additional secrets that we may contain. I'm paranoid. Rumpy, lower the gun. The commander's an idiot. Whatever the reason it may be, they saved our lives. Ugh. Yes, Commander. Rumpy lowers her weapon. My apologies. Don't worry about it. We should apologize as well. I only have one more question. Were you sent by the Ark? Ark? Never heard of it. What? Are you Nikke's? Or human? I don't know what a Nikke is, and we're definitely not humans. How can you not know what a Nikke is? Don't tell me you two are. Let me rephrase the question. Is there anything in this world that you recognize at all? To be perfectly honest, nope. We've scanned this entire area, including the factory. Our scans indicate that the composition of the terrain, as well as other materials, was completely unrecognizable from our world. Even the atmospheric conditions differ wildly. Based on those findings, we believe that we may have arrived in a different world. I knew it. If you're not humans from another world, what are you exactly? We were created to serve in combat. We're called androids. Android. Outer automata to be continued. Yeah. Very quick one compared to some of the other events I've been doing recently. I really like that though. Like I said, I'm just really sleepy today. And want my naps, but I don't get naps today. That just doesn't even look fun. Okay, so we're good in here for right now. And I can at least start over Horizon. Oh no, Captain. Not like that. What the fuck am I watching? Your seatbelt is all wrong. Sora reaches out her hand. After it clicks perfectly into place. To make it tight. What the hell? You gotta pull. What? What am I watching here? I'm sorry. Does it hurt? Here, let me loosen it up a little. Whoa. Hey, quit being so handsy with the commander, would you? Are you alright, Commander? I heard you cry out in pain just now. Oh, what are you all doing here? Our assigned seats are in another area. Who gives a flying crap about assigned seats right now? Yeah, exactly. You want to sit beside... Oh, girls. Is everything okay, Commander? I'm fine. I'm just tired. I'm very tired. I feel it. I'm in a fine mess at the moment. It all started a week ago with the sudden arrival of an official document. Yeah, she's cute. Oh, we're fighting Modernia. Huh, I actually had to use a burst. So. I just realized that the game audio is muted. But at the same time, the game audio has just not... It's not like it's a voiced event. I'm not going to bother. Am I going to bother? I don't even want to bother with the flight logs today because I don't think I'm going to finish it on stream. No.
Well, are we going hunting?
Hey, Sakura, what do you... 40-second disgusting. Oh, this is fine. Maxwell, I guess you're a DPS for the day.
I want to change my... I'll be the best hand in your deck.
Kill. About a week ago, flight training. Yep. Doesn't happen often, but on the rare occasion, specialized missions, large-scale surface reclamation ops, urgent emergency support for other squads, we need to travel using transport aircraft. To prepare for these situations, the central government has the over-the-horizon squad provide basic flight theory lessons and in-flight safety training. Looks like we've been selected for it this time. Neat. It's far from our most common mode, but that it might have to take skies in emergency. That is how the game started, with a commander getting into a plane accident. So there's no harm in beefing up our knowledge beforehand. I believe you've gone through this training before, haven't you? I have. Oh yeah, Rappy's right. Come to think of it, you've been on a transport plane before, right? Exactly. Yeah, they even bring it up. Goddamn. Yeah. Did something happen? Yeah, that was before Neon. It's a long story. I'll tell you some other time. Do you remember anything from your training then? For some odd reason, I can't remember anything from before that day. Oh. Well, this is the perfect opportunity to relearn. That's right. Our class will also include practical training such as emergency formations that we can utilize inside the aircraft. So there should be new material even for someone like yourself who's been through this before. Win. In 1 week. Got it. Sounds fun. 1 week later. Welcome, Counter Squad. Oh, hello. How are you? So happy you're here for flight training. Wowzers. Woohoo. Whoa. Holy moly. Wow, you're so enthusiastic. I've never seen anyone react like this before. I'm totally touched. Are you crying? That was enough to get the waterworks started? She must be really emotional. Apparently. Yeah, I'm glad you're so happy, but how about taking a moment to introduce yourself? Oh my goodness, sorry, I can't believe I did that. Hi everyone, I'm Cielo from the Over the Horizon squad. I'm Sora, a fellow crew member, and oh wow, look who it is. Fancy seeing you here, Captain. So you're finally here for training. Sora, it's been a while. I've been thinking about those wonderful days we had together and eagerly awaiting for the day we'd meet again. Sora, what do you mean by that? We share a very special memory that only we know about, right, Captain? What? What the hell is happening here? Now, this one I've got a feeling that today is going to be a long day. Me too. God damn. Don't you worry your pretty little head about it. I'm a bit curious myself. What are you doing standing in the hallway? Hello, child. Oh, Sky. Well, you see Sora. Save it for later. It's time for training. Oh, ready? Sorry, Sky got so excited seeing the captains I completely lost track of time and I kept chatting away. Hello, passengers. I'm Sky, leader of the Over the Horizon squad and a pilot. It's time for your training, so shall we all head inside? Alright, let's go, Commander. Sora, please show them the way. Alrighty. Now then, shall we have our lovely passengers come in one by one? You know, when I first saw Sora's design, my first thought was that she was a fence in the schools.
I shall go again.
Seeing it now, I am happy this is not a student. We already have enough of the students who are overly thirsty. I'm looking at Anne specifically. And Tia.
Tis taking
And
me
Nog.
longer
Okay,
than
all
usual.
half the students are
Had I
cheaters.
donned my usual garb, I
Following
would have
Sora's
been
lead, we enter the
swifter.
classroom. Cielo and Sky stand together at the front, ready to begin the flight theory lesson. While the Over the Horizon squad is responsible for aerial combat, there is actually a secret mission we've been assigned that no one knows about. Curious? Want to hear more? Hehe, Sora, why are you sitting with us? Because I want to be close to you. Oh! I should have run. Ham. I love it when Anise makes that face. Just stop. Hey everyone, you're all listening, right? Yeah, we're listening. Yes, teacher. Teacher? Such touching words. Cielo, please, you're in public. Oh, right. To continue, our ultimate goal is to find the legendary air. Are we looking for the B-27 bomber? Or the B-72? One of the. I've heard that it's stuck under a lake in Vegas. Yeah, it's an aircraft that was used in the first Rapture invasion. It's called the Wings of Victory. Wings of Victory. Wait a minute. Isn't that the airship that you're on in the Red Hood event? Super cool, right? Yes, I always felt the same. Right now, we're not able to take on a mission to find that. Why is that? Isn't an aero search way easier than searching from the ground? Well, that's because the Tyrant class Rapture Stormbringer. Going up against it with just a transport ship is basically a suicide mission. Unless it's a huge, fully armed airship like Wings of Victory that was used in the past, there's almost no chance. That's why flight missions are usually limited to areas without anti-air weaponry. And even then, flight time is capped at an hour max. At higher speeds, the engine noise gets too loud to hide, so we can't move as fast as we would like. Basically, proper search missions have become impossible. That makes sense, though. So right now, our squad's main job is to provide support for research gathering message. Okay. Help make sure all the stuff they find gets safely transported back without any trouble. It really is cool. I have a soft spot for planes, but I have a detestment for being a passenger in one, if that makes sense. I would absolutely love to learn how to fly an aircraft myself and to do that. I hate being a passenger. I hate flying because I don't know how. Fix that. Welcome to the new Nikke that are being released, Hannah 901. Lately, there have been cases where the amount of resources found on the surface and the amount that actually arrives in the Ark after inspection don't match up. That sounds about right. I don't think they're going to. There's enough fans doing that stuff that I don't think they need to or will. Though this is also not the worst design they have ever done, and we all know it. No comments. I actually have not played Zenless Zone Zero. I only play Nikke as far as gacha games are concerned, and that's really because my friend told me about the lore and the story behind it. Yes, I am that excuse, but it's true. I really do mostly like the story, and the fact that they have a lot of nice looking ladies are great. know. I do like the story though. Like the story is very generic in a lot of ways, but it's the world building that really make me happy. And yeah, she's a pilot. So we just got introduced to the flying squad basically over the horizon. They're in charge of aerial training and search and rescue and air assist basically. That's why we're getting the spiel right now. Ah, you're doing good. But yeah, so it seems like she's the pilot. The character who just got released this week is the stewardess, and I'm not sure what the last one is. I'm not sure how long they're going to be in NPC jail either. But I wonder if they'll get the crust treatment and just instantly. That one's likely because of the tradition that men end up in military service first. Gurren Lagann reference? I have no idea what that is, I'm not gonna lie. Resources initially being found aren't showing up in the arc. Okay, so that's just a classic case of what's it called? A resource theft. Yeah, that's right. Like I said earlier, since our flight time is limited, we don't really have enough time on the surface to get an exact count of the resources. So there are sometimes tiny differences, like missing items or two. Yeah, that's just a classic case of scouts pocketing the good stuff for themselves or pocketing a thing here or there. This time was pretty much the same. But the thing is, the gatherers actually confirmed that all the stuff they found was there and accounted for. Yeah, I mean, her shirt's basically fully buttoned except for one, it looks like, so, eh. No, there are worse designs in the show, including Crown's gotcha skin. There are much worse designs in here. Maybe a problem. Isn't it a good thing that nothing was stolen? Put simply, the problem is that unknown items have made it into the Ark and are now unaccounted for. Oh, yeah. There we go. Disagreeing about the Gooner, fully agreeing about the lolly lowering her skirt. Yeah, no. Let the children be children here. Smuggling, you mean? Yeah. It's just smuggling. Exactly. That's how the suspicion that there might be smugglers started to grow. Because of that, inspections technical. Stellar Blade collab. I did play the Stellar Blade collab. That is actually in the VODs on my YouTube and Twitch too. Don't make us go to ZZZ, right? I do not plan on playing ZZZ. I only really play Nikke as my gacha game of choice. I did start playing Stellar Blade proper too, just because the game is actually really fun. Bell and Weiss ship. I don't know those characters, so I don't know what's going on with that. Section tighten up. Also, the supplies we brought in this time got stuck, piled up in the G12. It really upsets me. We played Fate. No, wasn't Fate like one of the OG gacha games, if I remember right? I could be very well be wrong, but that's like what I always keep hearing as like the. And I just read the yep, that is a thing. Yeah, I figured Fate was like one of the OG. I only really know Fate because I watched, what did I watch? I watched Unlimited Blade Works and the prequel. I forget what that one's called. And before I got into the lore and looking into the world of Fate because I thought it was cool, some of my friends showed me a timeline and I noped to clean the hell out before I even got into any of that mess. Shiru Emi has goaded. Yeah, he kind of was. I remember him. Shiru, that kid did some nice work. I play PC. I don't own consoles. I don't have space or the money for that. When I have a PC, I can use for everything else. So that's what we're playing on for this game and for the other games. There's a couple other games I stream if you do end up just enjoying. Bag the King. Arturia. Oh! Arturia. Aren't there like 5 different versions of Arturia? Because I keep hearing about that. Maiden of the Tokish God, yeah. 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 Because I know... No, there are 9? See, this is why I'm never playing Fate Grand Order. The lore sounds super cool, but I'd rather read about it on the wiki. Especially because I don't need another gacha game in my life taking my money. I really don't need Rider, basically, yeah. Okay. Also just watch 8 killed linear Prisma. Huh. I don't know about if I'll love... I don't know what scenes I'll love for that. Also nice, like PC since I had one, yeah. I just like PC ports of it because my phone is old. My phone cannot run Nikke, as a fun fact. I literally have to... If I'm on my phone for Nikke, it's just so I can do my roles or I can do like quick bond advising. But I can't do gameplay on my phone because it doesn't have the power to not crash. PC, options for upgrade is definitely one of the reasons I like it. The main reason is I use my PC for a lot of different things, so it has more versatility for me. Also the fact that I have the desk. I have a lot of friends who play their games on PC. The PC I have, I actually built. The case was a gift from someone, but the components I just put some money in, and I have a friend who used to build PCs. Well, he still does build PCs for fun if he can, but it's more of when one of us do it. Counter-Strike? I actually don't play Counter-Strike. I regularly stream weekly. Yeah, it's when work gives me time mostly, but I regularly stream when new Nikke events happen. I'm going to stop streaming pretty soon because I do have some family plans. I fumbled. What did I fumble on? I fumble on a lot of things. Yeah, work is definitely busy for me, but you know, it's what it is. They pay me, and this is just a hobby. Not for a few days, just for like dinner. So I'm just planning on doing like the first 5 events of this before I head out for that. Yeah. No, it's cool that you're chatting. I always prefer having someone here to talk to because it's more fun this way, and that's why I do it live. I always do the Nikke events. I try to do it around this time on Thursdays just because this is when I normally get off of work on Thursdays to do the events. But just whenever I have time, I try to just do a game. I just finished streaming the Kindergarten 3, which just came out. I normally end up streaming Etran Odyssey when it's not Nikke, but Nikke is like my go-to game for the most part, just because there are the consistent updated events. And I like doing these so that way the events are in my VODs. So before these hit the archive, if I ever need to go back and look at it because me and my friend are arguing about the lore and we want to see it, we have it there. It's just fun. Yeah, so I don't care. Spicy brought in, got stuck piled up in the G12, really upsets me. But honestly, now that you're all here, all that gloomy feeling just seems to vanish all at once. Yeah, so she just seems happy that people want to fly the planes, or be in the planes, and are excited about planes, and I respect it. I have family members who loved planes. She's not even wearing a skirt, she's just wearing short shorts. Cielo, could you please be brief with everyone at the other mission as well? Oh my, where's my head today? Besides that, we also handle large-scale surface reclamation missions. Yeah, rush out to support in special emergency situations, and sometimes airlifting large numbers of personnel. This is all to say there may well be times when you require help from us, and that's precisely what this training is meant for. So just being able to coordinate with these people. I respect it. It's neat. Understood. On that note, let me go into more detail. Cielo begins explaining proper conduct during aerial operations. Yeah, because there is a lot of, what's it called? There is a lot of coordination that would go involved, even for the ground people, to get air assist. I can feel someone's eyes burning in the back of my head. Hi, Sora. This is a red flag. Turn my head toward where it's coming from. My eyes meet Sora's. Sora shakes her head as if telling me there's nothing to worry about. I like how they drew her mouth here, though. That's just kind of cute to me. I look ahead again. Once again, I feel eyes on me. I turn my head toward where it's coming from. Sora silently mouths to me, Captain. Oh my god. They even have the fucking little emoticons there too. Oh. Someone send help. I'm sure I'll need it. Okay. What is it with the Nikke lately and being down bad? We have Bredy, we have Arcana, and now we have Sora. And the three of these Nikke are down bad. Seriously. I quickly turn back around. Hee. Hey, what's the big idea of flirting with the commander? I need to stop being jealous. Sorry, what do you mean? I was just admitting how am I? Oh, god damn it. You could at least try listening during the lesson, you know. I already know all this stuff. Just be quiet and listen, will you? Settle down, everyone. What a mess. Are those bags under her eyes? Hello. Yes. Let's move on. I think that'd be the best as well. What's next? Alright. Now then, everyone, we're going to head off to practical training. But, is it okay if we move now? Okay. Okay, please follow me. So that's the pre-cutscene we just saw where she's strapping us into the plane.
This match
Right.
will be fun. This attire
I guess
vexes
it's
me.
100% the
I
case,
shall
right?
go again. All clear. A successful experiment indeed.
Okay. Oh my god, we still have a couple more, and I actually have to leave in 20 minutes. Let's zoom through. We move to the simulation room for practical training, which has been designed to mimic the interior of a transport aircraft. Oh no, Captain, not like that. Your seatbelt is all wrong. Sora reaches out her hand. After it clicks perfectly into place, to make it tight, you gotta pull it. Okay, yeah, this was the beginning cutscene. Oh, I'm sorry. Does it hurt? Okay, let me loosen it up a little. Reach out her hand. Being so handsy. Are you right, Commander? I heard you crying out in pain. Yeah, this was the opening cutscene. What are you doing here? You're a science teacher in another area. Who gives a crap about a science seating right now? Exactly. We want to sit beside Master too. Oh, is everything okay, Commander? I'm fine. I'm just a little tired. It's a simulation room where I find myself in my current predicament. Celio, Sora, have the passengers been seated? Well, we directed them to their seats, but... Sora raises both of her hands. Okay, I get it. Everyone, can we please settle down and take our assigned seats? Let's go, Anis. Don't you try any funny business, you hear? Wouldn't dream of it. Anis storms off in a huff. I have to admit that it's fun getting a rise out of them. You shouldn't tease so much. I wouldn't dare. Passengers ought to be treated with the utmost respect. But I wasn't just teasing you, okay? I really am. I'm Nikke assigned to protect the captain on this flight, you know. So, you'll be sticking close to me for the whole trip. Got it. Have you ever flown in a transport aircraft before? Yeah. Really? What kind of aircraft was it? I'm jealous that your first time was with someone else. It was during my first mission, but it didn't end well. Didn't? Celio, Sora, are you ready? Yeah, that one really didn't end well, if you want to be specific there. It's time to depart. Oh dear, what a shame we're out of time. I'll save this precious little story for later. Sure, why not? Now then. Ready when you are, Sky. Roger that. Ahem. Attention all passengers. Today's flight simulation will cover what you should do when you encounter turbulence. In short, you're in for some headbanging. Oh, heavy metal? You might end up blowing chunks. But that's not my... You can spew all you want, but I have no intention of stopping this flight for anything. If you feel like you're gonna die, grab a nearby crew member and ask her to knock you out. She got a little wild, huh? Sky tends to get away whenever she's behind the... Oh, God. Yeah, she flies like a total lunatic. What the fuck? I need a new reaction image, apparently. Oh, God. So you better buckle up. Yeah, I just missed that because I wanted to take that screenshot. However, the aircraft's interior begins to shake. Let's get this bird off the ground.
Let's wrap this up and take some photos together. It seems this battle shall drag on. This attire vexes me. Now that that's over, let's take a photo to commemorate the occasion.
Did anyone else hear an electric guitar? Electric guitars. Yep, sounds about right. Drums pound relentlessly against your chest. Fly! High-pitched vocals make you want to shake your head right now. The music feels like it's piercing through your heart and brain. Why the hell is she blasting rock music at a time like this? Because it's fun? CL, are you sure this is standard procedure? It is, but Sky seems especially excitable today. Everyone's shouting it goes through the cabin. So this is what training's like. Looks like everyone's having a great time. Are you sure about that? Come on, doesn't it look like everyone's having a blast chatting away? She has an AirPod in. Wait, they're not all tense like they were before. At this moment, they're one of heart and one of mind. How's everyone digging the tunes? Let those pulse-pounding rhythms light a fire under your booty. Okay, I might need to adopt Sky, too. Because I've already adopted Crust, and so I might need to adopt Sky at this point, too. You all ready to rock and roll? Yeah, don't speak for me. Stop this madness this instant. I don't take any complaints. Anyone who doesn't vibe with the majesty of rock can go kick rocks. Yep, this is my child, I guess. Alright, the wait is over. Next up on the set list, we have Rapture Attack. Rapture Attack. Shit. The inside of the aircraft begins to shake violently. All passengers, please remain in your seats. Secure your safety harnesses. This doesn't make sense. Command. Okay. Fire. Recharge. Something's not right. Everyone's voices are starting to sound muffled. And it's getting harder to breathe. What's going? Captain, what's your breathing? My vision's getting blurrier. And I feel dizzy. I feel nauseous. Nauseous. Sora unbuckles her seatbelt, kneels in front of me, and looks into my eyes. You're breaking out in a cold sweat. Did the same thing happen the last time you were in the air? I don't know. Don't have any memories before the crash. Crash? So that's what you meant. When you said things didn't end well. Yeah. You must have trauma. The longer this goes on, the heavier my chest feels. Breathe, Captain. Follow me, okay? Ooh, ooh. I can't do it. Alright then, I don't have much choice. Sora pulls a blanket from under the seat. Excuse me for a moment. My vision goes dark. Then on my lips, another pair of lips presses against mine. Don't freak out. Just think of it as treatment and focus on the air I'm passing to you, okay? Did I nod my head? Okay, one more time. Breathe in now, a little more. I take in the air as Sora passes me and slowly steady my breathing. So she's giving mouth to mouth. It just sounds like kisses, right? No? She's probably just kissing. Whew. There we go. You seem to have calmed down a little. The blanket lifts. Now why don't you be a big boy and try taking this? Sora holds out a pill. What is it? A pill that's easy to swallow. You'll feel a little better after taking it. I get that medicine can be a little off-putting, but trust me, I would never hurt you, Captain. Okay, take the pill. There we go. What a good patient you are. Thanks. You're welcome. As the medicine takes effect, I feel the noise around me fade into the distance. Now then, what shall we talk about while we wait for the medicine to kick in? How about we take this time to get to know each other a little better? Sure. What's your favorite food? I don't really have a favorite, honestly. Oh, yeah, same with me. Well, I mean, granted, I feel like if I have to choose, it's burgers, because you can make burgers in so many different ways. But we're not getting into that right now. Maybe for a cooking stream one day. Food is a precious commodity, so why be picky? That'd be such a waste. My vision starts to blur more and more. Right. I feel sleepy. That means the medicine's working. When your body and mind are exhausted, there's nothing better than sleep. Yeah? Can barely keep my eyes open. Looks like the medicine's working just fine. Alrighty then. Sora covers me with a blanket. Sleep well. I let the drug take over and close my eyes.
Despite accursed garments, I'm able to slice a rapture.
I actually really like that the commander has PTSD.
Fire vexes me. Next.
Because that is a traumatizing experience, and the commander's supposed to be a human. So it's nice that they keep the human moment.
All clear. A successful experiment indeed.
Okay, let's actually wrap this up now. Just because I do have to go. I will try to finish this stream tonight, but I probably won't.
Either way, it was fun. And there are resources I'm getting from this event I can put into rolling for 2B, which would be pretty nice. I do like I am starting to like Sora a bit though. Very fun to talk to people. As for now though, I hope y'all have a good one. And I need to be running away now. Toodles.